Hi dear friends, I'm Father Chama and I'm glad to come back in order to continue with our chat, Couples Corner, in which we discuss a number of issues related to family, couples and sexuality. In these last days, we've been looking at making hedges in a couple. In the last chat, we ended up by identifying that there are three aspects necessary to look at, to consider, as far as personal internal hedges are concerned. And so in this new chart, we want to look at those aspects. What are they? The three aspects include eyes, actions, and the mind. So let's begin with the eyes. The attraction begins with the eyes, and where you focus your eyes matters. So you can ask, who is that person drawing the attention of your eyes, and how are you managing that? For actions, to be attracted to someone is natural and is harmless, but the words and actions by which you respond to that attraction matter. Do you speak to that person respecting that you are already in a relationship? Or do you speak in the way that oversteps the boundaries of decency, of self-respect, and respect for the other? And the mind? The mind can make you wonder. It can make you drift. But you need to tell yourself, I am married. Probably the other too. Some people would argue, I have not slept with her, I have not slept with him, so it's nothing. Well, infidelity is not just physical sexual intercourse. It can also be simply emotional attachment. You are so attracted, you are so emotionally attached to another woman or another man more than you actually are to your partner. If that's the case, there's something to look at there. Indeed, you may have not slept with that person and you continue to claim there is nothing. However, I invite you to watch out for the following signs. If you desire to be alone with that person and the presence of others becomes disturbing, then there is something there. When you feel it's not safe for your partner to know all that you talk about with that person, you can tell your spouse all that you talk about. If there is something embarrassing that you can share with your partner, it's a good sign of a probable overstepping of boundaries. So here is how you can tell if your relationship is getting beyond boundaries. First is secrecy, emotional intimacy, and sexual chemistry. Let's begin with secrecy. Hiding feelings and actions in a friendship is a sign that something else is going on there. Emotional intimacy. When you begin to find support and companionship outside more than from your partner, something is happening. You begin to reveal intimate issues with that person, even things you hardly share with your partner. You begin to find consolation in that other person and not from your partner. So you can introspect yourself. Who is that person before whom you are pouring out your most intimate feelings? Is it your spouse or someone else? On which shoulder do you long to lean and cry when things are hard for you? We move to sexual chemistry. Sexual chemistry, Gary Chapman calls it trigger. The feeling that the person is attractive to you It's not evil to be attracted. But then, when you realize that you are not married to that person, it's an indicator that the relationship is going beyond boundaries. So how are you dealing with those feelings? If you have those elements and you don't run away, that is, you are not bothering to keep a distance, but rather you go on to have exclusive moments with that person, then you have all that it takes to fall into infidelity. So far we've been looking at edges as far as internal, personal protection or edges are concerned. But there are also internal edges that involve the couple as collective entity. And one of the aspects include improving effective communication and managing well conflicts in order to enhance intimacy and friendship that is in the couple. This will help to bring about satisfaction in a relationship, hence there will be little temptation to go and seek it elsewhere or outside. A certain woman said, "I don't just feel loved enough. I am married, but I am kind of always longing for someone. I don't know who will love me more." In your case, how do you feel about your spouse? Are you satisfied? Are you unsatisfied? And what are you doing about it? In the next chat, we shall try to explore more on internal couple hedges, that is, hedges that involve the partners as a collective entity. For now, just feel free to encourage and inspire others by a comment or a contribution in the comment space below the post. I invite also to join our WhatsApp and Facebook group, Couples Corner. You can also subscribe on my blog, singlehumanity.com. In that way, you'll be receiving new postings right in your email box. For now, I invite you to protect your couple as far as the way you look at others is concerned, as far as the words that you use towards them are concerned, and as far as the way you master, the way you control your thoughts, your mind. This has been Father Chama, and I wish you all the best in your couple. Bye bye for now.